Much. It is a Saturday afternoon, no longer morning. It's exactly 12:54. I'm sitting around the house. I'm kind of bored, right? And I got back into work mode, school starting again. So I was actually up early as heck this morning at 4:30 to get ready for work. And of course, I didn't have any work. So I sat around the house, watched a couple movies, and I'm just thinking to myself, hey, we don't have Saturday morning cartoons anymore. And maybe they do, but more than likely they're on Nickelodeon or, whatever channels they have for children now, maybe Cartoon Network. However, I only watch Cartoon Network, of course, at night, or Adult Swim, so forth, so forth. So as I'm sitting here, I remember watching a YouTuber stream a SpongeBob cartoon that was very, very adulty in a way, right? It was very cruel, it was very weird, but it was not innovative, but it just had a nice spin to it, to where I was just like, this is something that I would watch if I was in like a bizarre mood. I mean, so long story short, I remember that the channel or the creator was called Meatcanyon, which you see here on the screen. And like I said, since I'm bored, I went ahead and just set up the equipment, turned on the lights. I'm checking out some new software. By the way, I got a new video editor, which doesn't sound so cool, but trust me, it is. I've been doing a lot of video editing from my phone. Now I get to do it from my computer and my laptop, so I don't have to bust that out anymore. So again, I really don't want much. I don't even expect a lot of views or a lot of viewers for that fact. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the channel on, hit play, you can say, metaphorically. However, let's see here. So again, like I said, the channel is called Meatcanyon, and as you can tell by the thumbnails, it's almost like satire of other cartoons and content and events. So as you see here, you see Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, hashtag wholesome. You see the passion of the craft. I even saw the baby. You see Space Jam as well. Now forgive me, I don't have my glasses on, and again, I just set this whole setup maybe a week and a half ago. So I'm still getting used to the camera being right in front of me. I'm still getting used to the mic being right in front of me, and I'm still getting used to the lights being behind the camera. So it's almost like, it's all lined up in my face right now. So the camera, the mic, and the lights all like coming at me. So without the glasses, I don't see a glare, but I do have to get up on the screen to stare at it, which I should have grabbed my glasses to begin with, because why would I watch something without my glasses? Now I'm blind as a bat. Cool thing though is that with this mic and these headphones, I can totally hear how I want to project and how I want to manipulate my voice. I think that is the coolest thing about this mic and this setup and the new settings that I found in OBS. So right now I'm using OBS, which I've always been using, but I really don't know how to use it. I'm guilty on that. So I started playing around with it today and kind of found some cool settings, like as far as noise gate, suppression, so forth. That way I don't have to buy like one of those guards that go over the microphone. You remember that scene from what movie was that? It has Terrence Howard in it though, where he's like it's hard out here for a pimp, blase. Well, remember when they were hanging up like the cardboard cup holders all in the room? That's how it's like. And I saw this one thing on Amazon where it goes over the microphone and it blocks out all the noise. So I kind of want that, because like I can even hear the little sensitive noises, like right? Maybe you guys can, hopefully you can. But anyways, that's enough talking. I was just trying to buy some time to see if viewers were gonna come in or not. Say what's up to the people that are stopping in. So back to the content with Saturday morning cartoons. We're all fans of Saturday morning cartoons. For me specifically, it was Goosebumps and Power Rangers. I love to wake up and watch those cartoons, and it was more Saturday morning wrestling for me. So like my younger brothers, I got 2 brothers that are underneath me, they would watch things like Digimon and other stuff. Gargoyles, I think, was one until they started coming on weekdays. But then a lot of the cartoons that came on Saturdays, let me fix these headphones. A lot of the cartoons that would come on Saturday would also start being shown during the weekday after school. So it wasn't like you were really missing anything, you know? So that's why it's kind of hard to remember those Saturday morning cartoons, because eventually they just became regular programs. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Let's get into the Saturday morning cartoons, or Saturday afternoon. Should we start with Space Jam? I feel like since Space Jam is fairly new, we should start there. Looks like Space Jam doesn't want to play for us. What else does he have? Monster Lab. Gumballs in the Park. I kind of remember that one. Let's go Dababy. Let's see what's all that about.
Watch. He turns into the car. 'Cause you know the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, he's a rapper. Pull up. Whoa! It's Dababy! Bro, I was just showing my girl memes about you. Let's go! Let's go! Hey, what are you doing, man?
Jeremy, stop him!
Hey, get off my girl! Don't touch her, bro! Let's go! Dababies, they're everywhere. I pull up.
Don't touch me!
Get off me, man! Let's go! Let's go!
Jeremy, no! Don't hurt him!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
I pull up. Let's go. I pull up.
Ward off Dababy with the Let's Go shirt. Available for only 48 hours. Hurry, he's watching.
Now that was pretty funny. Like, I'm a big Dababy fan, by the way. It's just something, it's the way he talks, right? Like when he talks, I feel everything he says, even though he's a young dude, just as far as from success and coming up from the projects and, you know, the inner city and things like that, and getting to a point to where you're kind of comfortable with your finances and you're comfortable with your style and your fashion and your look. I really love Dababy and the things he talks about. That cartoon, or that skit in itself, was pretty funny, because I think Dababy's catchphrase is "let's go." Like, he always says "let's go" no matter what song he's on. Now the him having multiple Dababies was kind of funny, I guess, because I mean, I don't know why. It was just, you know, I guess it was the hand gestures to the face. He turned into like this octopus type thing, you know. He had tentacles and he kept replicating. I don't know what was symbolic about that. Besides, he can create more babies. I guess that's the the creative thing behind it, is that you can create more babies with the baby. But yeah, I mean, that wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything special either. Let's see if this Space Jam one works. I really want to see this space. Oh, he must have gotten in trouble for it. Yeah, it looks like he got a copyright on that bad boy. Monster Lab, I'm not too sure. Bob the Builder. Now, I'm not familiar with Bob the Builder, but let's check it out.
ねえ、雨漏りまだ直さないの？
やるよ、やるよ。だけど最初にこの餃子だけ食べさせて。
もう、アトムってば。
わかってるよ。でも君が美味しいご飯を作ってくれたから。どうしましたか
？Uh-oh. Bob's in the building.
アトム。
すみませんが、お引き取りください。
直せるだろうか。
何を？
直せるだろうか。
アトム、この人追い出してよ。
え？どういうこと？どうなってるのか僕にもわかんないよ。
Latanya, what's going on, fam? Glad you joined.
直せるだろうか。
あっくれよ大佐。彼女を離せ。アミヤ、アミヤ、アミヤ。
Sorry about that, y'all. Had to fix it.
彼女はどこだ？アミヤはどこにいた？
家を大事にできなければ家族を大事にできるだろうか。
頼む、彼女を返してくれ。
直せないだろう。
僕は毎日この空っぽな家の何かしらを壊している。だけど彼は一度も僕の元には現れなかった。どうかどうか愛おしのアミヤと同じ夢を僕に与えてくれ。
So yeah, that was decent. I think You know, it had that anime vibe, that Japanese feel, you know, to where like, have you ever seen the series Demon Slayer? It kind of gave me vibes like that. Like they live off in the wilderness, and there's like these spirits. Let me fix this picture here. And there's like spirits that live in the forest with them, and they call for protection and ancient spirits and things like that, and they come to them. It kind of gave me that vibe, you know. It was really that vibe-ish. So it was pretty hilarious. Like I said, it's more satire than anything, and I kind of like how he you know, for him to be Bob the Builder, he came with a hammer, and I mean his body was made out of putty. So I mean that was pretty cool. Well, let's see what else they have. I think this is Peppa Pig. Now, I've never watched Peppa Pig, and when I did hear about Peppa Pig, I think it was on Facebook from a relative who said that their child liked Peppa Pig, and I kind of saw like a whole bunch of parents underneath the comments saying, hey, that's my daughter's favorite stuff too, and that's my daughter's favorite thing. I don't know too much about it, so I would be interested to see exactly what this is all about.
Learning can be scary, but it can also be incredibly fun. Today I want to teach you how to count to 3. When counting,
What?
it's nice to almost think of it as a fun song to sing along to. Let's begin with our first song now. Try to repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that once more. You're doing wonderfully. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Great work. You can proudly say, I can count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Is the light on the back of the camera?
Yeah, it's blue.
Hi, I'm Meatcanyon. I'm here to let you know that Mark Zuckerberg is a fucking hell. Recently, I was deleted from Instagram from the communist Mark Zuckerberg because he hates American family values. Well, that's why I'm here today to say you should follow me on Twitter at Meatcanyon. There's gonna be a lot of great stuff, like probably more pictures of Tom Brady kissing his kid, sexy photos of myself, and who even knows? Who knows what else is gonna go on there? Uncle Sam and the American government have a firm grip on these, you know what I'm saying? This is bull. But also, I gotta tell you, I got 2 new shirts available. One right here, and one right here. These are 2 new shirts, and these for Daddy's
All right, so I take it that Peppa Pig teaches kids how to count and maybe their vocabulary. So that was kind of funny. And at first I thought the pig was like Two-Face, like he had an evil side and a good side. I mean, I'm still kind of like, what did I just watch? Maybe that's the whole purpose of this channel, is for you to think about what you're watching, because I totally don't. Like the last couple of skits I've seen, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm trying to figure out what they mean, maybe I'm not too familiar with the characters, so I'm like, wait, what? You know, but I think that's what this channel is. Like, this channel is very, very bizarre and not confusing, but they want it to be weird. You know, their characters literally molded out of meat, like they're like meatloaf. It reminds me of that series that used to come on Nickelodeon or Nick Jr., where, you know, like it was like cannibalism, like they would eat themselves, like they would put their hands in the fryer, and or sometimes they would find out that the hot dog they're eating was their friend's finger that got lost in there. Like, you know, it was stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of that. Like, there really is nothing special, you know. It's just more so like, hey, it's odd, it's weird, it's something different. And I think that's what he was saying at the end of this video here, where he's like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like American values, I'm bringing back, you know, family, this and that, this and that. But really what he was saying is like, hey, my content was just probably a little bit too far out there, and they didn't understand what I was trying to portray, so they had to get me off their platforms. That's what it seemed like. But LaTanya says she's never seen that channel. Yeah, again, the first time I've seen this channel, another YouTuber was streaming it. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and check it out today, since I never really gave it a shot. And checking it out today, it's as bizarre as what I saw, but it's not as cool as I thought it was going to be just yet. But, you know, I don't know what the popular videos are, and you know, I'm a content creator, you're a content creator, so I'm pretty sure sometimes we put out content that really isn't our best stuff, or sometimes we just need content fillers, you know? Hey, create something, put it out there. That's what it's kind of like. So let me see if there's anything else. So Dragon Ball Z, you know, I love, it was actually this right here, Secret Formula. This is the one I saw, and I was like, you know what, let me check it out. And as you can see, it was 7 months ago, but let me look at the content. Hold on. Okay, so they post regularly then. I was looking to see how regular. But let's watch this and see exactly if it's what I remember.
Another beautiful day at the Krusty Krab.
Yeah, look, that's just weird.
Another day. Servicing the masses.
Oh, SpongeBob. They can't get enough. They want more. More of that secret formula. Oh, that smells good. Doesn't it, Mr. Krabs?
Aye. It do, Mr. Squidward. It do. Sponge me, boy. Maybe a bit more of that secret formula.
Is that good, Mr. Krabs? Is that how you like it?
Aye. That's how old Mr. Krabs wants it, but the salty dog wants even more. Can you feel that?
Oh, God. I can feel it, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs is dipping his hand.
What is going on here?
Honey jar, isn't he?
You can take as much as you want, Mr. Krabs.
No, don't leave me out. I need you, SpongeBob.
Go on and get yourself a handful. The secret formula. Oh my word.
Oh my God, it's so fucking good.
Flavor.
Take it.
I need more flavor.
Take it all.
Let me get a piece
Take
of
all of the secret formula. Take all of the secret formula. Was that good for you? Did I satisfy you all?
You did me, boy. But you're all used up. Drained me, lad.
Our hunger is satiated for now, but we'll be back.
I love my job at the Krusty Krab. I wouldn't change it for anything in the whole world. I make people happy. I fulfill their needs. Frankly, I don't think I could stop even if I wanted to. But who would want to stop when people love what you do this much?
Well, that was creepy, and that's exactly what I watched that made me say, let me check out this channel again, because what I saw was super weird. Now, I like that, right? Because it was showing that SpongeBob sacrifices himself for the good of, where does he work? The Chum Bucket? No, Chum Bucket is Plankton, right? He works at Bikini Bottom. I don't know. Mr. Krabs, I guess it's called, right? But he sacrifices himself for the goodness of the burger to impress the eater. Totally get it. So that was funny. But the weird and bizarre parts is where, you know, the crab is digging in him and he's like, oh, you like that, don't you, boy? You can fill me all up in that honey jar, huh? And then Squidward is like, don't leave me out. I want some too. Oh, yeah. And they're just digging at him, eating away, just sticking their hands and their fingers in him. And he's just like, go ahead and have more, you know? And then when they were done with him, they were like, oh, you're all washed up. You know, you're dried out. It was almost like a sexual, satire. You know, it was like, yeah, we're going to stick our fingers all up in you and our hands all up in you, and we're going to get everything we can from you. But once you're dried out, you're useless. And that kind of implied like the holes that were all in them, you know, just, you know, so I get that one. That one was good. But like I said, up until then, some of them were just like, wait, what? Now, when it comes to the Magic School Bus, I'm really not a big fan. Now, of course, when I was in school, it was big at the school fair, and Scholastic was just putting this book out. But again, at that time, I was more into Fear Street, R.L. Stein. Even in my childish days, it was more so Bearstein Bears that I read, you know. So Magic School Bus, not really for me, you know. We had a book with a guy or a mouse, and he rode a motorcycle, Wreck-It Ralph, something like that. Books like Corduroy, blase. But so, you know, I'm not a big fan of that one, but I think that one's going to be interesting. But let me see what this DBZ is all about. You know, I'm a bigger fan of Dragon Ball Z. I can pick out more so of what they're trying to imply or what they're trying to make fun of. So like you can see here, it looks like he's eating a sensu bean, and he's all beat up and worn out, and his girl is like, bruh, you need to quit all this, you know. So let's see.
Chi-Chi, I'm home. Goku? What are you doing here? Bit of an odd question, isn't it? What? I said it's a bit of an odd question, isn't it? This is my home, so I should be allowed to shelter at my own convenience. I suppose I suppose, yes. I do suppose. Tell me, Chi-Chi, where's my boy? My little monkey man? I don't know.
You said monkey man.
You really don't seem to know much, do you? He's out training with Piccolo or one of the others. Thought you didn't know where my son was at. It was just an educated guess. Oh, is that right? Where did you go to school? What? So educated you must have some master's or doctorate to be making such bold claims. Would you care for a sensu bean? Chi-Chi? No, thank you. Goku, you're scaring me. What's going on?
You've never been grateful for the things I've given you.
What?
I said, you've always been an ungrateful pile of dirt.
What?
Dirt beneath my feet. Only there to breathe life into the seeds I plant.
What do you mean? I don't know.
Soil.
No, I don't think I am.
He called her soil.
How much have you ever lost on a game of cornhole?
What?
Are you deaf? I asked how much you've ever lost on a game of cornhole.
I don't think I've played, okay?
Of course you have. You've been playing your whole life. You just didn't know it yet. I want you to toss that senzu bean into my mouth.
Why don't you just use your hands? Why are you playing this game?
Chi-Chi, toss the senzu bean. Oof! A major airball has landed Chi-Chi into the fight of her life. Can she overcome her godlike husband and live to see another day? Or will she perish like the countless foes that have crossed his path? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I got that one. Okay. You know, because Goku does a lot, right? First of all, he saves the world, and then he befriends the enemy, and then he turns them good so he can fight on their side. He does a lot, man. You know, he even sacrifices himself. He even goes to other universes and allows himself to die in order to learn how to be more skilled when he returns. And, you know, she's never happy for him. Never. You know, she's always complaining, why you going? Why don't you take care of your son? And that part made me funny when he said my little monkey man, you know, because I mean they are like monkeys, you know, they're Saiyans, super beastly. Goku gave up his tail, you know, long story short. So therefore he can't transform from the son of the, or not the son of the moon, but from the light of the moon, which is a certain moon that transforms him into his, I forgot the form, what they call the form, but yeah, it turns him into that. So, you know, for him to return from a battle all beat up and being like, yo, where is my son? That joke in itself was pretty hilarious, right? And then he's like, okay, you know, since I've been out competing all this time, what do you compete in and what do you win at, you know? Boom, take this senzu bean, throw it in my mouth, do something for once, you know. And she misses, and then all of a sudden you hear the Dragon Ball music for the next episode. You hear the voice come in describing what's going to happen on the next episode. So all in all, I thought that was hilarious, bro. That was a good one. But again, I don't know too many popular ones on here. Oh, Winnie the Pooh, I think I saw that somewhere too. I don't know when. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm trying to find any popular Johns on here. Boom, boom. 1 second, guys. We gotta bring in the people. Leave. So we got that. All right. Boom, boom, boom. So let's check this one out, then we'll wrap it up and I can watch this back and start creating other content. But so far, bro, I love it. Like, I love the way the mic sounds. I love the headphones. The lighting, I think I can do a little bit better on. Even my setting, like in the back, you know, I kind of need something behind my head. But let's see what he does with Winnie the Pooh. Like I said, this one was also mentioned like it was disturbing.
Deep in the 100-acre wood, Christopher Robin and his friends have had many wonderful adventures.
They got the Red Bull.
And I believe we may have just enough time to tell you one of my favorite tales, Winnie the Pooh and the Great Honey Tree. On this brisk autumn morning, Piglet was on his way to see his good friend Winnie the Pooh, so that they may look for more honey in the forest.
I cannot wait to search for honey in the forest with my good friend Pooh. Oh my god!
Oh, bother. Piglet, I seem to have eaten all of my delicious honey.
Oh my god, Pooh! This is too much! Look at you! You're going to pop!
That's what we told him, but he insisted that we get eaten.
Dear God, Tigger! Is that you in there?
It sure is, Piglet, along with all our friends.
You all wanted to be in there? In Pooh Bear's big old tummy?
We love being in here, Piglet. Together in Pooh.
Join us, Piglet!
Together
Be
in Pooh.
one with us!
I don't know, this is all so new to me.
Inside me, you are safe, Piglet. You are family.
Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us!
I'm afraid, Pooh. I've never done something like this before.
Stuff me like a pot of honey, Piglet. Make me feel good.
Make us all feel good.
Oh, Pooh, is it okay to be horny when being eaten? Says Piglet.
Christopher, dinner's ready.
Fucking quiet, Mom! Shut the fuck up! I'm coming!
Okay, sweetheart.
Fucking whore, bitch! Fucking...
And so, Christopher Robin uploaded the most liked Vor fanfiction on furaffinity.net, thus giving him social rankings amongst the furries that could only be comparable to a king. The end.
This is you! You're this child! You love our cartoons! You love racist Mario! The ice cream! Yummy! Meatcanyon, you wanna get in on this?
Huh? What? Oh, hell yeah! Oh, fuck! Oh, God, yeah!
Oh, get in there!
I think he's convinced.
Let's get the fuck out of here! Drive, Tiki, drive!
Wow, word. I don't know where to even start. So first of all, Together in Pooh. I think that's the only thing that really resonated with me and stuck with me was Together in Pooh. That was hilarious. And then of course he was like, it seems like I ate all my honey. It just looked like a butt, you know, like they had the booty hole like for the belly button and he was just gonna pop any second. And then when Tigger starts sticking his tail out, you know, you start hearing like the poop sounds, you know. Yeah, that was pretty different. And then it comes to find out that it's a dude that has a fetish. So when they said furries, I watched a special on that. It's where these people grab animals or they grab their lovers and they put like things on them, like saddles or leashes or dog masks and suits and sheep things. And it's like they live out their fantasies of being with an animal, and the other person lives out their fantasy of being an animal, and they call them furries. So he was writing a story based on a fetish that he has with animals. And the grossest part is when he turns around and you see him or you see the Winnie the Pooh cut open with a whole bunch of bears inside of it, kind of saying that that's how he gets down with Pooh, if you get my point. Like, you know, the stomach was cut open, but the stomach was a booty hole, you know, in the cartoon. So you get my point. Just put 2 and 2 together and it'll make sense. But yeah, it was that, and that was a bit much. Yeah, the ending was just insane. That was insane, bro. But yeah, I think I have time for one more. Let's watch. Let's see what's popular, or something, like I said, where I can be like, okay, cool, I get it. Edit Digimon. Ooh. Get to the chopper, but it's only 51 seconds, so I'm not gonna really be watching much. Ooh, what do we have here? It movie review. Oh, so they do reviews too with cartoons, okay, or animations. Jamal and Rachel, not too sure who that is. The Gym Rat. So let's check out Rugrats, of course. Okay, so let's check out Rugrats. So Rugrats wasn't a Saturday morning cartoon. It was, I think it was Nick Jr. or Nick at Night, which was a Friday. We would watch Rugrats, I believe. Well, let's check it out.
Have you seen Reptar, Chucky? No. I thought you had him.
You're drunk at 11 a.m., Stu? Really?
Hey, don't you fucking talk to me like that! Not in front of my child!
You were supposed to take him to the doctor's office this morning, but you were too drunk and high.
Would you get off my fucking back, Dee Dee? We all have our problems, okay? How about we talk about you and Chaz? I've seen what you two have been doing, and you have the audacity to come home and sleep in my bed.
I think I saw Reptar by the front door.
You want the whole
Well, what are we waiting for?
Oh,
Let's
you,
go!
bitch. You know, sometimes you make me want to...
Stay back, Stu. You always get so violent when you're drunk.
Dee Dee, I'm gonna bash your fucking brains in. And then we can see how much of Chaz's
The Shining.
dick you could suck.
You stay back.
A gun? Like you even know how to use that!
Chaz has been teaching me. Don't come a step closer, Stu. I mean it. I'm taking the kids, and we're leaving.
Dee Dee, if you even think about taking my child away from me, I will fucking end you.
Stu, stay back.
Here he is! I finally found Reptar, Chucky! Tommy, look! My daddy's here!
Didi, I came as soon as I could.
I did it, Chaz. I finally shot that son of a bitch.
The last thing I get to see is the limp dick fucking retard that's plowing my whore of a wife.
You know, Stu, I never liked you.
Big fucking surprise, asshole.
Oh, Stu. Tommy's not your kid. He's mine. Oh, fuck. It's the cops. Let's get out of here, Didi.
What about our boys?
Fuck those stupid kids. We have to get down to Mexico. This is what we've been preparing for.
Hey, don't move!
Fuck you! Didi, shoot that son of a bitch!
Oh my God.
7825, code 6.
Yeah, I got 3 dead bodies down at 324 Cherokee Street. We also have 2 live infants at the scene as well. Yeah. All right then. Thank you. All right, come Well, you're going to foster care since, you know, I had to blow away your mommy and daddy. They were bad people. You're gonna find yourself a new family.
Tommy! Where are we going? Don't worry, Chucky. This is the beginning to an amazing adventure.
Wowzers. Interesting twist, but I loved it. That was one of my favorites right there. I really like that one. So I'm not too sure what it had to do with Reptar. I thought Reptar would have a bigger impact since he's in the title. However, he didn't. But it was kind of funny just watching the kids sit there, you know, like look at Reptar, hold him while everything was going on, and they didn't move. They were motionless. It was hilarious, you know, hearing that she was sleeping with Chaz, and Chaz comes over and he's like, yo, those are my kids, both of them. It's not yours at all. Loser. Was pretty funny, you know. And she's like, I finally did it. Finally got rid of them. Now we can be together. He's like, yeah, but we always planned this, so you need to carry out with the plan. Cop busts in, shoots them both, you know, takes the kids away. Kids don't even know what's going on. So that was pretty hilarious in itself. But with that being said, I just want to say I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream now. I had so much fun with this. Hopefully you guys can join me again for some more stuff, man. You know, like I said, I got new software and I just want to test things out. So thank you for joining me. Peace and blessings. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything else that you want to see. Also share the video to any and all social media.